Hello Chocs and Chocettes, no one in between, Chocolo here for another video review. This time we have the Milka Caramelo, or Milka with Caramel, however you want to say it. But yeah, very interesting, very nice this one. Looks very good. You see, it's kind of like a, I guess your Milka chocolate with a sort of caramel centre and some like sort of creamy centre as well. What does it say? Can I see it somewhere? I say this. It's not a English bar, so it's it's the Polish version. I think. What's it say though? I can't see. What does it say? Yeah, Alpine milk chocolate filled with caramel flavour filling, 35%, and caramel filling, 15%. Okay, so let's say you've got sort of caramel flavour, creamy sort of centre, and the caramel on top. So an interesting one. Yeah, I've got a few of these Milka bars now. All look quite nice. They all come with a sort of little design on them. I've reviewed one already, so there's one fewer than there was before, but they look quite nice, don't they? Yes, I can't remember what the places were called that I got them from. Honestly, I can't remember what it's called now. It's yeah, I can't remember, so I'll put a caption on to say where it was, but they're all available in that place anyway in the UK. So you know, it's a good store as well. It sells a lot, but I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, never mind. So there we go, so all up again. So yeah, interesting one. So it looks very nice, doesn't it? So yeah, it says Milka.com on the back. I think this is a Polish bar, as I say. I think it is anyway, or maybe, yeah, not sure. I don't know. Yeah, it's got the Dutch language first, maybe the German. So I'm not sure, but anyway. So what does it say calorie wise? It's a 100 gram bar. 20 grams is 3 pieces, and there's 5 times 3 pieces in it, make up 1 bar. So yeah, so for per 3 pieces, 20 grams, it's 108 calories, 6.5 grams of fat, 3.6 of which are saturates. And for the whole bar, 100 grams, it's 539 calories, 33 grams of fat, 18 of which are saturates. So there we go. It's got some kind of QR code there you can scan. Not sure why, but you can do it. What does it say? Doesn't really say. So it probably just takes you to the product page, I imagine. Okay, right, well, yeah, quite excited about this one. Like the package, it's a lovely purple colour. Purple's my favourite colour. I like this sort of lilac purple. Milky. Is that some milk? Oh, there it is. 100% Alpine milk, I think it says. Did it say Alpine milk chocolate on the back? The Alpine milk chocolate. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Excited about this one, so I think we should give it an open. Let's see how good it is. Oh yeah, before I forget, basically I've done about 600 videos now. So in one of these corners, probably this corner here, I think it is, there'll be a sort of link, an eye symbol that will come up, and basically if you click on that at some point when you finish with this video or whatever, it'll give you a playlist to all my other reviews as well. So there's almost 600 of them, if not more so by now. So obviously if you enjoyed this one, click that link and yeah, go watch the others as well. You'll be there throughout the whole video. It might disappear, but if you hover over, you'll be able to see it. Anyway, let's give this an open. Let's do it. Right, okay, once I'm going to give this an open then, so I'm going to measure it before, because obviously it's got some flourishes here, either side. So I reckon it's about 18.5, because we know a standard size, and I did review one just before. Yeah, it's 18.5 centimetres, so it's going to be 15.5 basically. It's going to lose, yeah, 3.5 centimetres, but we'll, just in case, we'll check. But they are all a standard size. So it was 18.5, and as I say, it should be 15.5 now. I say it should be, maybe not. It's been long actually, it's about 15, yeah, 15.8 I think it is, 15.8, 50.9. There we go, yes, so it's just about, yeah, just over 2.6, sorry, centimetres. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So they all have a similar look, these Milka bars. This is what this one looks like. It's quite nice, yeah. Well, this is what this one looks like. They all look like this. So this is Milka segments, 3x5 bar. It was very nice. I say 3 of these chunks is your calories that we said before. So yeah. What's the width and stuff on this one then? It's melting slightly in my hands here as I'm going through it. Yeah, it's about 7.5 centimetres wide. Tall from bottom to top, lowest to highest point, 8.8 centimetres. And then from the lowest point to the lowest point at the top, about 0.6. Okay, let's snap in half. So I can't see much of the caramel here. I snapped it there, you can see that on the inside there, but I can't see any caramel at all, so I don't know. It's a bit like a sort of runny caramel. So I'll cut it Yeah, so it's quite a solid caramel. It's looked like it's going to be quite runny on the outside, but it's quite solid. You can see it appearing there, just slightly enough. It's glinting in the light. Yeah, so it's quite a solid caramel. I thought it'd be a bit more runny than it suggests it was. Oh, there you go. So when you take off the top, there you go. You can see it's quite nice and runny there. Yeah. So there we go. I'll just cut one down the middle as well, just to see. See if it shows it a bit better. Not really. But yeah, the caramel's kind of hidden underneath the chocolate, basically, it seems. Yeah, to an extent. I just lifted off that chocolate and there's nothing there at all, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. So it's questionable caramel distribution here. And this one just seems to all, you can see I took the top off, it just seems to be on that side of it, so not quite a good distribution of caramel there. I think that's probably why I couldn't see it sometimes as well, so yeah. Seems to be on this one as well. Yeah, so look here, you can see the caramel's only on that little section there, so you can see there, it's a bit rubbish that, isn't it? Okay, so only small amounts of caramel there. It's a bit disappointing that. It seems to be the case for most of them. And you can see here where it's only on one side as well. So yeah, a bit disappointing that. But you never know, the ratios might work when you taste it. So I think we should do that. So let's give it a taste. Let's get one. So we're going to give this Milka Caramelo or Milka Caramel a try. So as I said, there's some dubiousness about it where all the caramel seems to be on one side of it. You know, there's sort of like as we've seen here where, you know, yeah, it's sort of clearly only on one side, and then in other segments as well, taking the top off, you can see it's just missing on one side of it. You can see there as well. So yeah, it's a bit dubious about that. Seems to be a common thing. So let's give one segment a go, and yeah, let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. It's like caramel. It tastes very fudgy actually. I think Cadbury's fudge or something. It does taste very fudgy. It tastes a bit reminds me from the sort of, I'll say Cadbury's fudge or the country fudge in roses. And they're quite similar. That's the taste I'm getting. I'm getting much of a runny caramel taste. I'd say it all kind of mixes together. That sort of caramel cream scent or whatever it is. It doesn't describe it as a caramel cream, but what does it say? Alpine milk chocolate filled with caramel flavour filling, 35%, and caramel filling, 15%. So it's caramel flavour filling. So that one is the fudge kind of taste. So there's not much caramel in there. I'm not a big fan of Cadbury's fudge and those sort of fudge ones in like Heroes and Roses. This smells like a cheap product. You know, the Cadbury's fudge is quite a cheap product, and this kind of, yeah, I guess if you love those, it's fine. But that's what this comes across. It doesn't come across as a caramel bar. It tastes like let's say Cadbury's fudge or something. Incidentally, it doesn't taste like fudge from the proper fudge like you get in the Lake District and places like that. It doesn't taste like that at all. It just tastes, it's very sweet and too sweet for me. So it tastes okay. It's not too bad. It's not as much fudge as in those Cadbury's fudge and the once you get into the selections. Which I think makes it a bit better. Which I get a bit more chocolate as well. But the chocolate is being overpowered by the centre again. It seems to be relatively common in these sort of Milka bars, I think, with the special centres. It's not too bad. It's better than a regular Cadbury's fudge, I think. It definitely has that taste, though. I'd say for me, it's not. It's not. I was expecting more of a caramel bar in this one. And it's nice to got something a bit different, and I'm not really against it actually. I think it does work better than the Cadbury's fudge. It just because there's not as much of that centre, that taste, and it works a bit better with less of it. And the chocolate, even though it's quite hard to taste the chocolate because of the centre, but it is there. just quite well balanced, I guess. I think initially I was pretty sceptical when I first tasted like fudge, but as I've got a bit more used to it and give it a bit more a try, it's actually not too bad. I mean, it actually works a lot better, as I say. There is caramel in there, but I think it might be a bit disappointed, sort of. I'm expecting like a really runny caramel and things. It's not that at all. There's runny caramel in there, but it's contained inside the chocolate and also with that sort of caramel flavour filling. But it's not bad actually. It's growing on me quite a lot, and it's a lot better than I initially thought. As I say, and that fudge, sort of disappointing fudge that's a bit, the Cadbury's fudge one, always a bit rubbish in the selections in the Heroes and the Quality Street, the Roses rather. It's better in this. It's better. It's almost tastes exactly the same, as I say, for whatever reason. I don't think it's the same thing, but it tastes similar. But it's just better. It's just better because of the proportions, and yeah. Yeah. I'll say it. I think the milk chocolate, perhaps you can taste it a bit coming through. It might be the caramel. It's hard to say really. It is quite creamy, but it generally works pretty well. I've had quite a few chunks of this now. I had a bit too much of it. But it's quite easy to eat, as you've seen. I've been munching away at it and I've not had any problems. So I think, I think I'm going to say a good 4 out of 5 for this one. It's very surprisingly good. You just got to give it more than one segment before you really pass judgment, because I think you've immediately could dismiss it really. But it goes on you pretty well, and I think it's well balanced, and the proportion of the chocolate, the caramel, and the sort of caramel filling are pretty good actually. I was a bit worried again about the runny caramel being a bit too, not being enough of it. As I say, it's only a small section of each segment that's got the caramel inside. Hard to see really in some cases, but like there again, you can see here it's only there on this sort of half. Yeah, well, it's missing from this bit where my finger is now. But there's enough there. More so in this one than other ones, I think. Some of them had a lot less than this one actually. So it doesn't look like I'm complaining at nothing here, but yeah. Some have it even less, almost half missing rather than just that bit at the side. Almost anyway. Yeah. Not bad, as I say. It's a good 4 out of 5. Better than you'd think, I think, after that initial taste. But perhaps not as caramelly as you'd think as well. That's the other problem. It's more of a fudge taste, as I say. So with that, I think you might be disappointed, and it's hard to know what to think about that. But I think for me, so based on what it is, what it tastes like, I think a 4 out of 5. But as a caramel bar, I think you might be a bit disappointed, really. I mean, whether fudge really is caramel, I don't know. As I say, maybe you could argue it is in some way, but I think it's not what I'd be expecting from this bar, really. But it is what I get, so different taste on it. Just make me wonder if this is basically what Cadbury's fudge is, really, based on the fact it's probably made in the same factory nowadays. Although obviously there's no runny caramel in that, but that sort of fluffy centre, maybe that is pretty much what Cadbury's fudge is. So, yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Okay, guys, let me know what you think as well if you've had this one. Leave a comment or free. It's always good to hear from you, whatever it's about, really is. So, please feel free to get in touch. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well. Patreon if you can, of course. And, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Thanks again, everyone. Take care. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.